everybody? How is everyone's Monday going? That's still pretty loud. What up? What up? What's up, Lottie? What's up, Heather? How you doing? How you doing, Hannah? Hi, Elnie. Kovic. Monday is yuck. Well, that's not good. The most boring Monday? Why are you having a boring Monday? What's up, Solitary? John, I beat my best time for walking / jogging a mile. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations, Danny. If you would like to share your time, I would love to hear it. If you don't want to, I understand. My toddler KJ said hi. What's up, KJ? How you doing, brother? Or young lady. Yo, I don't want to go back to work. Don't do it. Haircut. Oh, I cut my hair it's been like 2 weeks now. Yeah, I immediately dismiss anyone from my life for using the term fatphobic. I'm not afraid of you. I'm afraid someday I'll love myself so little that I'll be where you are. I think it's a little bit more nuanced than that, but I can understand where you're coming from. I like your jacket. Thank you. It's this is from my friend Matt's company, Hate Brand Goods. I don't think this is from like last year. I'm not sure if he's selling it again. What's up, Shelly? How you doing? I started at 22 minutes. Today I hit 16:27. Well, that's awesome, Danny. Congratulations. I completed the ASPCA virtual 5K yesterday. Well, that's awesome. Thanks, Eleanor. Yeah, actually, I need to just a little bit. There we go. I'm excited. We're starting to finally get to a point where I'm really feeling a lot more confident with my back and stuff. So I was able to do cleans today, power cleans, which I haven't been able to do those in a very long time. And I was pretty confident with it. It was only 95 pounds, so it's not very heavy for me, but still I was able to do it. And on top of that, I actually did back squats for the first time since I injured my back. And so it was only 115 pounds, and it was like a 3-second pause at the bottom, but it's just really nice, starting to finally feel, starting to finally feel a little bit more normal. And I'm excited because I think I am going to be able to start adding in more running and stuff, because running is, people don't realize it, but running and even just jogging, it's really hard on your body. It's your whole body is taking a beating, right, when you're doing those things. And so it's I'm really excited to hopefully get back into that pretty soon, being able to run 4-6 miles at a time, because I like doing that. And so also, this is an update. Oh, thanks, Ellen. I appreciate you very much. How much was the keyboard? I don't remember exactly, but you can find it. It's on Amazon. It's the Durgod Hades 68. I think it's $100 something. It's really nice, so it's very sturdy. You can hear that? It's metal, all metal. It's very nice. But yeah, it feels really nice to be able to train again the way that I like. And I actually just ordered. It's not gonna be here for a while, but I ordered a bike trainer. So for my bike that I have, I'm not the biggest fan of riding on the streets. I've kind of mentioned this if you guys were here on my Twitch stream last night. I'm not the biggest fan of riding in the streets. It freaking stresses me out. And so I have this bike that I haven't been using as much because I just got in my head a little bit. And so I ordered a bike trainer that I can hook up to my bike and just ride in my garage. And I have a laptop set up in there because I have the garage gym now. I have a laptop set on there, but I also have a TV in there, so I can just put my bike in front of that TV and then connect it to Zwift, which is a virtual kind of trainer thing that you can race other people on. And I'll be able to do that, which is exciting. So it's been nice finally being able to get back to normal, I guess, because it's been months now, many months. And so yeah. What's up, Nicole? 95-pound squat, Kryzen 3-pound dumbbells, and cerebral palsy. Hey, we're all different. We all have different goals. It is what it is, right? There's I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, a 95-pound squat would be like my 1 rep max, but you know, there's other people that can squat 900 pounds, you know, and I'll never be able to squat that much. So it's all different. Mama, does that coffee look good? This is made from my Nespresso machine right there. You can see it. It's right there. So it's like fancy. It's nice though. I like it a lot. How much does a bike trainer cost? They're pretty pricey. Like for a nice one that's actually like good to use and will give you good data. They're expensive. But there are cheaper ones as well. Like you can get some for, I mean, it's not cheap, but cheaper than the one I bought. You can get some for like 500. But I talked to my friend Eric, who you guys know, Eric the Electric. He rides, you know, literally hundreds of miles every week on his bike. And he recommended the one that I got, which is like the Wahoo Kicker, I think is what it's called. And so it was, it's expensive. It was like $1,200. But if it gets me to use my bike a lot, I'm always willing to invest in like fitness and stuff like that for myself. I don't really buy like clothes. I don't really buy anything like that, but like fitness stuff, I'll spend money on. I don't really like talking about that stuff though. I don't know, because I understand that a lot of people can't afford that, but you know, yeah. Hi King, so excited you're alive. What's up, Kat? Welcome. My roommate drank all the cold brew, so I had no coffee this morning. That's not very nice. That's when you have to. People, you guys might disagree, but I think everyone, like if you love coffee, everyone should have emergency backup, like instant coffee. You know what I mean? Like just for one day, like if you run out of coffee, so you have something at your house that you can make. You know what I mean? Like you heat up some water, put in that instant coffee. You know what I mean? Just for one day. You guys might disagree with me, but I don't hate on instant coffee. That's what I have at home. Death before instant, whatever, y'all haters. What's the best fitness tracker in your opinion? I don't know. There's so many out there. I think that Fitbits are great. Like, I think they're fantastic, and they do a lot. I don't even have a Fitbit. So this is a Garmin Forerunner 235. This is like a really good watch if you're like, all you care about your watch doing is like tracking workouts and stuff. Like this is a really good watch for like tracking runs and bikes and stuff like that. But if you're like, you want an all-around watch, yeah, it tells time as well. If you want an all-around watch that has a really good app, like the Garmin app is trash. It's not good. I never use it. It's really bad. But the app for Fitbit is actually really good. It's much more interesting, much more easier to look at. I feel like Fitbits do a better job tracking your sleep as well. Like the Garmin, this one that I have, I don't ever look at the sleep tracking data. It's just not very good. But as far as like this one, if the main reason you're buying a watch is because you want to track runs, like this watch is amazing for that. Like I really love this watch for tracking runs. I think it's fantastic. Like it works unbelievably well. I got it when I was training for a marathon last year, 2 years ago. I don't remember how long ago it was. But I got it for that specific reason. And I've used it every day pretty much since then. So I highly recommend, if you only care about tracking runs, then this watch is great. The Forerunner, Garmin Forerunner 235, they have newer ones now. The 235 is old. But if you're looking for something that's more all around, that the app is really good, it's really easy to use, Fitbit all the way. I had the Versa, I think is what it was called. And I think they have the Versa 2 now or something like that. Those are great watches as well. Has anyone tried Samsung watches? I tried one. Now, I will say I was a little hamstrung because I used it with an iPhone, and obviously that's not super intuitive, but I didn't really like it. Like, one of the main reasons I like this watch, too, is that it can last. Like, if I'm not tracking a bunch of runs, like, this can last for a week and a half without having to charge it, you know? But the Samsung watch that had the Galaxy Watch 2 or something like that, it would last not even 2 days. It's similar to, like, an Apple Watch. And for me, like, if I have to charge it all the time, like, it's so freaking annoying. And so I would much rather just I like a watch that lasts a lot longer. And so this one works really well for that. Is the watch you have waterproof? Yeah, you can track swims in this as well. So it's like the main focus the people this is mainly focused on is like triathlon people, right? That are training swimming, biking, and running. So you can track all three of those with this watch on. So yeah. I have the Charge 3 and I love it. How long does the battery last on the Charge 3s? or like the Versa 3s or whatever, the new Fitbits, is the battery quality pretty, or does the battery length, does it last long? Because like I love how long this one lasts. What's up, Sparky? I have a Samsung Galaxy Watch. I didn't like it, and the charge lasts 2 days or less. But I think if you want it more than fitness, it's good waterproof. Yeah, you can do a lot with it. It lasts 7 days. Nice. 3 to 4 days for Versa. Yeah, so like for me, battery life is a huge one, because so the way that I got the Galaxy Watch was I'm sure if you guys have been following for a while, the beginning of this year, it's crazy that it was this year. It feels like it was so long ago. Beginning of this year, Under Armour flew me out to their headquarters in Baltimore, and they flew a bunch of people out. And we did this thing called the Human Performance Summit. And so they flew a bunch of like athletes, influencers, a bunch of different people to Baltimore, and we were able to look at all of their new stuff that they were going to be releasing this year. And they gave us a tour of all their facilities and kind of explained what their new plan was. And with that, they gave us a bunch of stuff. Like, holy crap, the amount of stuff they gave us was ridiculous. They gave me so many different pairs of clothes, a ton of different shoes, but one of the things they gave us was they had an Under Armour version of the Galaxy Watch, which was cool, but I just never used it, so I gave it to my brother. But they also gave us like this really good luggage. The luggage is by far the coolest thing they gave me. Like, I still use it all the time. Like, it's my luggage that I use whenever I go traveling. And they gave us a really cool backpack as well. But it was a really cool, like, I remember thinking like, I don't belong here. But it was really cool. It was a very, very cool experience. And but yeah, so that's how I got it. So I didn't even buy it. It's so hot in Sydney this morning. It's the opposite here. I'm cold actually today. Like I drank one of these already, and I was just like holding it like this because I don't have a heater here in the office, so it gets pretty cold. I have a little space heater that eventually I'll break out, I think, but yeah. You live in Australia? No, I don't live in Australia. I live in San Diego. I was reading someone else's comment. Snowing in Ohio, first time this year. We'll stay safe. AJR, thank you so much. That's actually a band that I like. Or a group. Hey man, I know this isn't about watches, and you get this a lot, but I've lost 100 pounds in 11 months, and you're definitely a huge part of it. Well, that's awesome, man. I mean, you did it all yourself, right? But I am glad that I was able to be a small part of it, you know? Maybe me and the community were able to help a little bit. That makes me happy. It's snowing in Illinois, too. I'm not sure if I would be able to handle snow, you guys. I've been in it a few times, but it's not, I don't think I'm built for it, you guys. My girlfriend lives in like Boston area, and like she said next time you come visit it might be snowing, and I'm like, dude, I might have to just buy a jacket there and leave it there because there's literally no reason for me to have a thick jacket here in San Diego. Like, the coldest it'll get is like 30, but that's only in the morning and at night. Like, during the day it's never that cold. And so yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I can handle it. Where I'm in Ohio, it's supposed to get 4 inches today. Dude, that's so crazy. I've been in snow like 3 times my entire life. You being live right now just made me put down the pack of digestive biscuits. I mean, small wins. I'm glad that I could help. I'm in Illinois, and it literally just looked out the window. No snow for me. I love your open, honest, and thoughtful opinions. You always try to look at things from all sides. That's an awesome, rare thing these days. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Ain't no snow here in Vegas. Yeah. We got some 2 years ago, though. Probably just the dusting to everyone else. The whole city was just tripping out. Well, I would have been tripping out if there was snow here. What's up, John? Feeling chilly? Yeah, it's cold, man. It's cold, dog. Man, it feels good to be. It feels good to be. My friend just texted me something funny. It feels good to be. I forgot what I was saying. I completely lost my train of thought. Agree, John is the sweetest commentator. Well, we'll get into that a little bit later because someone else seems to disagree with you guys, but that's all good. A little snow here in Sweden. Dude, Sweden would be so cool to visit. I think visiting like the Norwegian, I don't know if Sweden, my American is showing, but like visiting like Norway, Sweden, Denmark, all those places. That would be really cool. I just think it'd be fun. Also, like, Japan would be cool. I don't know. I'm telling you guys where I'd like to visit. Japan would be cool. I would love to, like, visit the Middle East as well. Australia, that's somewhere that I really want to go. New Zealand. Yeah, it'd be fun. Scandinavian. There we go. Sorry, guys. My bad to all my Scandinavians. Come visit Tokyo. Is that where you live? That's freaking awesome. Canada is cool, literally. Canada would be cool too. I have like friends and stuff that live there. I don't know many, like I'm sure I could find some of you guys that live in all of these places, but like as far as like friends that I talk to, I don't know if I know anyone that's close to me friend-wise that lives in like Japan or lives in, I know people that live in Australia. That's why that's a place that I would love to go, because I could actually like, visit people that I know that I speak to like consistently. Middle East, I don't think I know anyone personally that like lives there. I have friends that are Middle Eastern, but they live here now. But yeah, because it's really fun to visit places and live with people that live there. Because like when I went to the UK, which I know is not that different than the US, but like when I went to the UK, I stayed with my friend Craig and Jazz, my friends Craig and Jazz, and they live in the UK, right? Like that's where they live. And so I was able to live in their house with them for 6 weeks. And I was able to like experience what it's really like to live there, not just like be in London the whole time. You know what I mean? So like that would be like, I feel like that's what I would want to do. Like I'm not saying I have to live in people's houses. Like I can do Airbnbs or whatever, but like I could hang out with those people and like be like, this is what it's really like to live in this place, you know? Yeah, I think that would be fun. Where in the UK did you stay? I stayed in this place called Leamington Spa. For any of you guys that live in the UK that know where that is, the Royal Leamington Spa. So that's where I stayed. It was really cool. Just joined. What's going on? We're just hanging out right now. I'm from NYC. Where are you from? I'm from San Diego. Favorite protein powder? The protein powder that I use the most is from BPN. I'm sponsored by them. If you want to check out any of their stuff, use code O2B10 for 10% off. But I use their vegan protein. So they have chocolate and peanut butter cookie. And so those are the two that I use. It's low-key hard to it's low-key hard to understand them, like their slang, etc. It wasn't that hard for me. But there are some people that have really thick accents that can be hard to understand. But for the most part, I didn't have a problem understanding people. Why does no one have normal peanut butter protein powder? I don't know. I would say that it's probably because like normal peanut butter isn't really that sweet. So most protein powder, they're going to make it more sweet. So it's not going to be like if you were to make a peanut butter protein, like people probably wouldn't like it that much. So they always sweeten it. And then that's where the cookie comes in. So it's probably like the peanut butter one is peanut butter tasting, but it is cookie. Like it says cookie at the end because it's more sweet than like a standard just, you know, protein, like a peanut butter would be, if that makes sense. What do you think about Dr. Mike partying on a private boat with 30 people? I hadn't heard of it. Doesn't seem like a good idea. I mean, considering what he says, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. Are those blue light blocking glasses, John? Yes, they are. They're from Active Eyewear. These are the Totabar T2B. It's the model. I don't know. Southwest UK is pretty hard to understand. COVID messed up my plan to do the St. Francis Way, but I'm just going to train for it more now, I guess. Wait, what is that? Is that like a swim or something? But do they block out the haters? I don't know, Zach. You tell me. Do they? I need a new phone, and I have no idea what to get. Get the new iPhone. I don't know. I'm an iPhone guy. I've thought about switching. Like, I was thinking about getting, like, the new Galaxy Fold, because it just looks cool, but I don't know how functional that would be. Like, I would love to get an Android phone just to kind of have an Android phone and mess with it. But I'm sorry. Like, I know you Android people are gonna hate me for saying this, but like I don't want to be the person that is that makes the group chats green text. Like I just don't want to be that person, you know? I'm an iPhone user right now, and like everyone I talk to has blue bubbles. And if I would feel really bad being the person that's like, all right, now they're all green. So those are my thoughts on that. But I would love to be a 2-phone person, but it's just not practical. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Remember when you used to be a Mac guy too? That's true. This is a PC that I'm streaming on. But it's just, dude, it's so easy to use this phone, and like I know everything about this phone, and like I've had this phone for years now, and it still works great, you know. And I feel like a lot of people that have Androids, like after a year, it's like they're really excited to get a new one because like things aren't working as well, and I just don't want to deal with that. But I don't know. Now I'm gonna make everyone mad at me for saying that, but yeah, it's just the truth. What you mean? One for the plug and one for yeah, that's why. Just be bicellular, John. I'm down. This was just some decaf. I guess it's a decaf latte, huh? Fancy. With has some caramel, sugar-free sweetener in it. Yeah, my Android sucks. Any work with CrossFit HQ coming up? No. I mean, it would be cool to work with them, but they've been pretty quiet since they switched owners. I'm sure that they're just doing a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff and getting things like running again and fixed. But I mean, I would love to work with them again. I have had my current Android for 3 years and don't plan to change it anytime soon. I think people get bored and want to change. I'm sure that's true. I know that's true with iPhones. I've had this one for 2 years probably. And I don't really need to change it, but I'm just kind of considering it. Are you still married? I was never married, so no. Hey y'all, did we start the vid yet? No, we did not. Do you follow Macro Barista? No, I do not. He said caramel correctly. I say both. I say both. I say it both ways. I don't know what's correct. I don't know. Is it caramel or caramel or caramel? Caramel. There's so many different ways to say it. Determine Danny a live video on her video. Do you mean main video or freely helps? I don't know. Wait, I'm lost there. Dunkin's or Starbucks? Anyone can answer. I mean, I normally go to Starbucks just because there's way more of them here. Like, there's only a few Dunkin' in San Diego. Caramel. I saw caramel. Dunkin' is cheaper but too sweet. There's only one correct way to say it. Caramel. Jeez, see, I told you guys. Caramel. This is riveting stuff, you guys. This is what's the correct way? Let's see. I think you can check it on Google, right? Let's see what Google has to say. How to pronounce. All right. Are you guys ready? We're going to find it out together. Oh, no. Play.
Caramel.
What do you guys think? Do you think that's right? Caramel. I thought it was... We were all wrong. Literally no one said this. Just saying. Literally not a single person answered with this.
Caramel.
Do you believe? Is this true? I don't know, man. I feel like this is a lie. Wait, I wonder if I can ask this. Hey Siri, how do you pronounce caramel?
I found an answer. It's displayed on your iPhone.
Say it. What the heck, man? It didn't want to tell me. It doesn't tell me. That's lame. Dude, I don't know, man.
Caramel.
I don't believe that. Like, I've never heard anyone say it like that, ever.
Caramel.
That's a lie, dude. Oh, here we go. Here's a YouTube video.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of this delicious ingredient made from caramelized sugar. So how do you
I don't know about this guy. This guy already has an accent. I don't know.
go about pronouncing it? There's going to be two different ways depending on your personal preference. Either caramel, or caramel.
Man, you can't do that when you have an accent like that. It doesn't help anybody. How about this one? Unbelievable.
Caramel or caramel.
One second, I need to turn this music.
Caramel or caramel. Caramel or caramel.
Dude, what is going on? Why are these all wrong? Look at the dislikes on this thing. Look, it has more dislikes than it has likes. Why? This is crazy. Spoon University, what do they have to say? Okay, I don't care about the history. I just want to know how to say it right. So who's right? Well, the primary difference between the United States and the United Kingdom's pronunciation are car versus care. Emphasis whether you say mel or mol. Oh, no, it doesn't say how it says. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. But I don't think it's this.
Caramel.
Caramel. That's so wrong. That's like wrong on every level.
Caramel.
I don't know, you guys. I say caramel or caramel. I literally mix the two. I don't care what anyone says. If that's wrong, that's how I pronounce it. I say caramel sometimes. I say caramel sometimes. I just get crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? No one can tell me what to do. I'm a crazy boy. You know when you say a word enough it loses all meaning? That sounds foreign. That's where I am also. S'mores syrup. Where it be? It's not. There's no s'more syrup around here. I don't know what to tell you. I say caramel when I'm feeling fancy. Yeah, I'm the same way. The way John says it is the California way. now we have state ways of how to pronounce it as well. Also, Cats, thank you so much for the $5. But I'm sorry, I don't know where it's at. I need to order it on Amazon. You have to remind me. I always forget. I'm sure that caramel or caramel. No, that doesn't sound right to me. Caramel or caramel. Those are the two that I've heard. Okay. But honestly, same way. Like if you pronounce it in a way that's similar, I'll know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll know what you're talking about. So it's not, I don't know. Like, I feel like people get too hung up on pronunciations of things. I probably said that wrong. But like, if I can understand what you're, if I can pick up what you're putting down, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters to me. If I can pick up what you're throwing down, I'm good to go. Like The Rock says, it doesn't matter. Why do people keep thinking John's married? Yeah, I don't know. Am I wearing a ring or something that I'm not familiar with? Data or data? Ooh, that's a good one. I think I say data probably most of the time. Caramel. Caramel. Oh, yikes. I don't know about that one. How do you say pecan? That's usually how I'll say that. I don't say pecan. I'm a linguist and language is made up. I'm a linguist and language is made up. Say whatever you want. It's like a that sounds like a linguist that's just had too much crap. You know what I mean? Just say whatever you want. I don't care. I don't care. Pronounce it however. I don't care. I don't care. Pronounce it however you want. Screw it. Just do whatever you want. I don't care anymore. I quit. All words are made up. We live in a matrix, okay? Oh gosh. Vitamin or vitamin, I guess is the other way. I say vitamin. I'm also a linguist and same. So apparently if you want to go into a field that just makes you want to give up, I guess be a linguist and just be like, you know what, I don't care anymore. Actually, it's pronounced Kal-El on Krypton, but on Earth it's Superman. What are you talking about, Captain? Where are you going with this? You say potato, I say it on keto. Nice. Love from Denmark. You made me lose 25 kilograms so far. I didn't make you lose anything. You did that all on your own. So congratulations. That's awesome. That's like what? That's like 50 something pounds, 55 pounds. That's amazing. Keep up the good work, man. In the UK, we pronounce things differently. We would say NHS, and you guys say bankruptcy. Oh, man. Whipped cream or whipped cream? Dude, that's one of my favorite scenes from Family Guy when he's like, what do you mean? He's like, why do you keep adding H's to that? He's like, I'm pronouncing it the right way. And then he's all, Stewie says, why are you acting so weird? And he's like, there's not even an H in that one. That one makes me laugh every time. Cool whip. Cool whip. Walmart or Target, John? I'm definitely someone that goes to Target much more than I do Walmart. Cool whip. Bro, my family bullies me because I say like whooped. You say like whooped cream? That's... Target is so bougie. It's definitely more expensive than Walmart. Like, without a doubt it is. 100%. But, I don't know. There's more Targets in my area than there are Walmarts as well. And the Walmarts are a little bit out of the way for me. So, it just Target, yeah. Is it Target or Target? I don't know. Depends on who you ask, I guess. My mother-in-law always says asparagus instead of asparagus. My sister-in-law, Sam, she pronounces Chipotle like Chipotle. So instead of CH, she pronounces it SH. And for some reason, it triggers me every time. And every time she says Chipotle, I'm like, no, that's not what it's called, okay? It's spelled CH. Not, you don't say, I'm going to go grab a bag of chips, okay? No one says that. No one says that. It's so frustrating to me. I mean, you can pronounce it incorrectly on purpose to be funny, right? Like if you say Chipotle or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. But like she genuinely pronounces it Chipotle, not to be funny. Maybe she does it to trigger me now because she knows that it triggers me, but I don't appreciate it, okay? I pronounce like Aristotle, so Chipotle. Chipotle? Is that how you say it? A bag of chips. Chipotle is a Spanish word. CH makes a soft H sound. We say Chipotle just to be annoying. Chipotle? I don't know. I'm trying to read these words phonetically, but I feel like I'm doing a bad job. Jalapeno or jalapeno? Did I say that one right? Dude, if you pronounce jalapeno like jalapeno, that's not okay, all right? Why not? It's chips. How do you pronounce it? Why is fridge spelled with a D but refrigerator isn't? That's a good point. I don't understand that at all. English, I'm not sure if this is correct. And maybe this is just revisionist history trying to make, Americans feel like we're the smartest, or like white people feel like we're the best race or whatever. But I've heard that English is the hardest language to learn because of all the stupid things that happen in it, like that don't make any sense. Which I wouldn't be surprised because, like, think about it. Like, if you look at the word house and mouse, right? Okay. What is the plural of mouse? It's mice, okay? What is the plural of house? It's houses. Why? Why? It doesn't make any sense, dude. Like, why? Is it heist? Yeah. Look at all those heists over there. A group of heists. That's why I think we just need to add S's to the end of things, and that's the plural, okay? I don't care what anyone says. It's a group of houses. It's a group of mouses. That's a group of hyenas. That's it. That's all we need to do. We just add S's, and that's how it's plural, okay? There's a group of caramels, right? Cherokee is way harder, can confirm. I mean, like I said, it's probably revisionist history, but I'm just saying it is pretty hard to learn. I'm sure Cherokee is very hard. Is octopuses right? Yeah, that's how you say it. Octopuses. I'm gonna get this stream deleted. Hyenas is? Yeah, that's how you say it. Cactuses is? Yeah, that's how you say it. And then the more there are, the more is you add. You know what I'm saying? Look at all those houses. That means there's like 20 of them, you know? Try Arabic. People think we're fighting when we when me and a friend talk. Love the fun conversation. I have a final exam tomorrow and I'm really nervous, so this is a great way to relax before bed. Well, that's awesome, Julia. I'm glad to hear it. This is pretty much how all of the Twitch streams usually go. They just go off the rails. Like, if you guys have been here for the Twitch streams, this is how they always end up being. It's just, they just descend into chaos. John, how do you overcome fast food addiction? For me, it was genuinely like just forcing myself not to eat it. Like, I think like people might be, oh, that's ridiculous. Like but like there is a point, like when you're addicted to something, you have to like be like, I can't have this, right? If you're talking to someone that's addicted to like a drug, you don't be like, just have a little bit of it, right? Like maybe, I guess that some drugs you kind of have to do that. But like for the most part, like if you're like someone that's like, I don't know, I don't want to say addicted to weed because people will dispute that you can't even be addicted. Let's say alcohol, right? For most people, when you stop drinking alcohol, they're not like, okay, here, take a shot once a day. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you got to stop yourself. And then eventually, you might be able to introduce it. Like, that's what I've been able to do. For a long time, I just completely cut it off. And then I was slowly able to reintroduce it. But, like, it takes a long time, you know? Easily triggered by Dragon Ball Z. Octopus is Greek, so octopodes. Just stop eating. Got it. I did not say that, okay? I did not say that. My dad says I'm addicted to YouTube. Your dad's a dirty liar. There, boxes, oxen, mouse, mice, moose, geese. English is hard. It really freaking is. It doesn't make any sense. See, goose, they should just be gooses. Why? Why is it geese? That doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. It's just gooses. Simple. No one's confused. Like, if you said, look at those gooses over there, no one's like, oh, you're so dumb. It's geese. Like, people are like, oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. There's a few goose, right? Gooses. There's more than one goose. Moosin in the woodens. Why is it mooses? Is that how you pronounce? Is that right? The plural of moose is muses? Because if it is, that's correct. It shouldn't be moose. Sometimes the plural of one thing is just the thing. Why is that? Gooses are deuces. Like, when it's plural, sometimes it's like the plural. Yeah, deer. Like, look at that deer over there. But then when you say a group of deer, it's still deer. Why? It doesn't make any sense. Deers is how it should. Look at those deers is. Okay? Mises. Oh, man. It really is weird. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, the thing with English is, like, you learn all the rules, but then you're like, most of the time it's like, yeah, but also most of those rules you're going to break all the time. Like, the I before E except after C is like a rule that most people listen to, or like that's like for a lot of things, but there are so many words that doesn't apply to at all. And it's like stupid. But a group of crows is called a murder. Yeah, that one's freaking scary. You guys know that? A group of crows is called a murder of crows. But also, you could just say, look at all of those crows. Because I don't think it's like crees or crowses. It's just crows with an S, right? Crow, singular. Plural of crow is crows with an S. But a group of crows is a murder. What? Why? The groups, like how we group things in English for animals, I swear people just were like, use any word. Like any word. Like when does murder ever mean anything other than someone killing someone? But for some reason, a group of crows is a murder. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like it's so... I'm not actually that mad, but it's funny. It really is. Because like, I just feel bad for the people that are trying to learn English later in life. Because holy crap, it's so hard to learn if you didn't learn it your whole life. Jeez, dude. This is the best stream. A gaggle of geese. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, man. Alaska here we call moose swamp donkeys. Dude, we looked at moose in one of my Twitch streams. They are freaking scary animals. They're humongous. If you guys have never looked at moose before, go look at them. Look at videos of them like charging at each other and headbutting. They're giant. There's this one video of them like in Alaska in like a driveway, and they're next to this car. The car looks like a toy car because of how big they are. Like they are so big. Like they're not just deer with antlers. Like they are Clydesdale horses on steroids with humongous antlers. Like that's what they are. They're freaking gigantic. They are so big and they're scary, man. Like I would not want to get in front of one of those things. They will step on you and not even notice. No, thank you. They attack cars here in Wyoming. Yeah, I'm sure they do. They're freaking scary, man. You have not known fear until you've been attacked by a magpie. Yeah, I've heard that those things are pretty ruthless and they'll attack you pretty hard. Oh gosh, I know someone who saw 2 moose and their antlers were intertwined. They were dead but still insane. Oh, that's kind of sad. But that's what happens, man. You get into one of those fights and then your antlers are stuck together and then you guys are just screwed probably. I used to deliver newspapers. I lost count how many times I got chased by swamp donkeys. Dude, that'd be so scary. A group of crows is called a murder. There are several different explanations from the origin of this term. Mostly based on old folks' tales and superstitions. Like what if like a murder happens, there's a group of crows around them. I guess that would make sense as to why, but still it doesn't really make any sense. I have a serious giraffe phobia. No idea why. I'm sure there's a name for giraffe phobia. Someone find out I guess I could look it up. Afraid of giraffe. Of girlfriend? Is that really right? Camelopardophobia? Jeez, that is way too hard to say, you guys. I'm sorry. That's not happening. Well, there you go. You have Camelopardlophobia. Pardlophobia. Not sure why it's not called giraffophobia, but that's fine. Because it's English, that's why. Because it makes no sense, like I told you guys. A group of giraffe is called a tower of giraffe. Is that really what it is? Part of me wants to visit Australia, but the majority of me is like giant spiders the size of my hand. Nope. I know there's a lot of people from Australia here, and I don't know, they can either confirm or deny. Probably the taxonomic name for giraffes. How old are you? I am 28 years old. It's super funny to look up the fear of long words. It's like engineered to scare the afflicted. Yeah, I've heard about that one. They're giant walking maces. That's not good. They are big animals. Yes, Martin said the spiders are crazy. He got bit by a few. Heck no, dude. Nope. You guys remember? I remember when the Iraq War first started. There started being like I mean, it's probably like kind of propaganda-y, honestly, to make like Iraq look like a terrible place. But looking back, it's funny when you look back on things. But there were all these images that circulated about the camel spiders, which are actually like scorpions. Those things look terrifying, dude. Like terrifying looking. Holy crap, bro. No, thank you. Absolutely not. Camel spiders, no. A group of elephants is called a parade. That's okay with me, okay? I'm fine with that. Please give me 3 tips on how to lose weight. Literally, I am begging. I mean, I have tons of videos. It's hard for me to give you exact tips because I don't know exactly what you're struggling with. But I would highly recommend you join the Discord because there are literally thousands of people in there that are struggling with the same thing or that have been through the same thing that can help you. So I'm serious. Like there's so much information there that can actually be more pointed to help you in your specific issues that you're dealing with than me just being like eat less, move more, and avoid liquid calories. Like that's what I would say, but that's not going to be super helpful to what you're dealing with. So I can't be like, this is exactly what you should do because I don't know you, I believe they dated an army guy who had the best camel spider story involved the phrase, have you ever seen a grown man scream like a little girl? Spiders are always terrifying, even the small ones. Yeah, absolutely. I'm new to the Discord. Well, welcome. I highly, highly, highly encourage, seriously, you guys, if you've never used Discord or you haven't joined the Discord, join it. Like, it is such a cool community. If you guys ever need any help, there are tons of people that can help you with how it works. If you guys want me, I can go over it real quick right now on the stream of how Discord works so you kind of understand it. It's completely free. You literally never have to pay for a single thing in it. There are literally thousands of people there that if you guys like the streams, you like the people that are here, there are many of the people in the streams that are in the Discord that would love to talk to you throughout the whole day. You know what I mean? And I'm there all the time. So I highly, highly recommend you join it if that's something that you're interested in. We would love to have you. Are ravens and crows the same? I think they're different, right? I think they're a little bit different. A group of alligators is called a congregation. That's funny. That's like the name of a church as well. Ravens are a bit bigger. Yeah, I think they're a little bit different. I hallucinate spiders at night. It's terrifying. That sounds terrifying. Holy crap. No, thank you. I'm new on the Discord, but not really great at it. It takes a little bit of time getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's really not that bad. Also, I just want to remind you, this is how Google thinks it's pronounced.
Caramel.
False. Wrong. Ravens are bigger and have different beak shapes. Well, there you go. How can I join the Discord? There we go. Danny just posted a link right there. The Discord is basically, it's a community. So it's like a forum. Here, I can show you guys what it looks like. So it's a forum. Basically, it's like a forum site. So we go right here. This is what the Discord looks like. And there's just like a bunch of different ways that you can like talk to people. So these are all of the channels right here. See, Danny just said hi to you guys. These are all the different channels right here. And there's Moni. And you just like do different stuff. So Spencer, hello. What's up? Baby Yoda. But so you just like basically go through and like you can, okay, so introductions, you want to introduce yourself for the first time. You go here and you can write like a long thing and like introduce yourself to everyone. Then there's general chat where you can talk about whatever you want. And then there's questions, rants, sensitive topics. So like pretty simple what all of those things are, you do those things there. We also have a rules channel. So make sure you read these and stuff before you obviously start like posting stuff, because this is pretty helpful. But then there's just a bunch of stuff that you can talk about. Fitness, swim, bike, run, check-ins. You can post selfies in there, transformation pictures, all of that stuff, right? But then what's really, really cool, and there's so many different channels that you can post in, but there's also voice channels right here. So what these are really cool is because you can enter into these voice channels and talk to people all around the world. And there's people in here all the time. Like people join them like frequently throughout the day. A lot of times like later for like my American people, it'll be like later in the day, there'll be a bunch of people in there talking. I'm in there quite often when I am, especially if I'm streaming, like we'll have a bunch of different people in there. Look, my friend Captain Helmet has just joined General. What up, dude?
Hey, man.
I just wanted to show everyone how it works. But this is how it works. It's like super simple. I hope that you're doing well, Captain, and just let you know I will never give you any more clout ever again.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. But so it's like super simple. It's like you join in, there you go. You can talk to people and you can leave. It's no problem. It's also an app on your phone that you can download. Again, it's completely free. Like I'm not asking any money, anything like that. It's free to join and there's tons of great information there. But yeah, so we would love to have you if you are ever curious and have ever wondered about what Discord is, and when I talk about it, that's what it is. And so it really is a cool site. Again, completely free. I'm not asking any money from you guys. But it's a really fun time. It's a really fun time. Okay, I guess Cap said he has to. All right, let's see.
No.
All right, wait. What happened? Are we pronouncing
It's
caramel
caramel.
correctly or what?
it.
Oh boy.
Okay,
It's
okay. Wait. Here, we'll do it like this. Okay, we'll do it like this. I'm gonna have everyone in here is gonna pronounce it. So if you don't want to talk, you might want to leave because I'm gonna make you talk. So all right. So Rachel, you go first. How do you pronounce it?
Okay, I pronounce it caramel because I'm from New
Caramel.
York.
Really? That's interesting because I know that you're like a chef extraordinaire. So I'm surprised. I thought you'd be more you know, fancy like me and say caramel. You know, but it's
It also works in the
Nah,
back away from
caramel.
people.
caramel.
York and me
Okay,
first and
that's that New
foremost.
York. She's like, it's caramel, dog. All right, let's move on. Okay, James, how do you pronounce it?
Caramel.
Caramel. James is
Yep.
from the Midwest, correct?
Yep. Wisconsin. Yep.
Amira, how do you pronounce it?
Caramel.
Caramel.
Mhm.
Nice. Where are you from? You can be vague.
Ireland.
Ireland. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Me and the Irish have things in common. I like it. Oh God, here we go. Captain, how do you pronounce it?
Caramel.
Caramel.
You gotta drag out the R's and kind of fade them as you say it. Caramel.
All right. Cats, I see that you're muted. Are you okay? Cats, how do you pronounce it?
Caramel.
Caramel. All right, you're kind of low.
I'm on my phone.
All right. Sparky, how do you pronounce it?
I pronounce it caramel because that's the way English works.
Oh,
There's, like,
gosh.
no rules and
Oh,
laws
he's
in
being an
English.
elitist now.
Here he goes.
All right. Thanks, guys. I just wanted to. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, there we go. That's how Discord works. It's very simple. All right, bye. But it's fun, man. Like I said, like those are people. Like I said, people all around the world. People from Ireland, people from Midwest, people from all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a really cool. And those are all people that I've talked to and like been able to meet because of the Discord. You know what I mean? Like I knew all those people in there. I knew all of their names. All of that stuff literally because of Discord. I didn't know any of them before. So it's just a really cool like community. But yeah. Sorry, we have gone way off topic with this caramel thing. That might have been the thing that convinced me to join. I told you guys it's a fun time. Like it really is. It's a good time. John, I'm from South Africa and I pronounce it same as you. How was that? South Africa. South African accents I think are my favorite in the entire world. South Africa, man. That man was more Jamaican, but it's fine. Do I like caramel? I actually do. I enjoy it quite a bit. That is not how South Africans sound. Whatever, I tried, okay. I think the Liverpool accent is quite nice. I think all accents are really cool. Like I'm a fan. I've talked about this many times. There's a group from South Africa that they're pretty weird, but they're called oh man, I'm losing their name. What's their name? Oh yeah, Die Antwoord. It's like I think in South African it's like stands for the answer. I think that's translation. It's like DIEANTWOROOD or something like that. WOORD. Yeah, they're it's Afrikaans. Yeah. They're an interesting group, but it's kind of fun to listen to. But like sometimes they do music videos or like you can watch like interviews from them and they have like thick South African accents and it's very interesting to hear how they talk. It's a very interesting accent. Like it really is. I like it a lot. I Think You Freaky. Yeah. That's a good song. Yeah, I know them because of some beef M had with them. Eminem had beef with them? I didn't know that. Is that what you mean? LOL sounds like Die Antwoord. Yeah. Most people don't know vanilla is not black and white. Is black. Most people don't know vanilla is black, not white. What? I'm confused. Yeah, Eminem. I would show it to you guys, but the way that YouTube is they freaking will destroy me if I try and show you guys them. If I try and show you their music, but South African accents are cool. There was a drummer long time ago that was one of my. He was one of my like biggest inspirations when I first started drumming. He was like one of the first people to post like covers on YouTube of drumming. His name is Kobus, and his last name is like Pottiger, or like it's a really interesting last name, and I think it's Afrikaans is his last name, is like, that's the language it comes from, it is. He was like someone that I really liked a lot, and that was the first person that I heard, I think, ever have a South African accent, and I was like, whoa, this is really cool. And that's when I kind of like started understanding it, but like knew what it was from, and like knew where South Africa was from. And then there's a movie that's filmed in South Africa that was really popular. I forget the name of it. What was it called? It was like a movie about like I think it was like a robot. Do you guys know which one I'm talking about? It was like District 9, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it was called, District 9. That one it's like all filmed in South Africa. It's really cool. You can hear the accents really well. Yeah, it's really cool. I like your Christmas tree. Thank you. I like it too. Chappie does have, Chappie does have them in there. That band that I was telling you guys about, or the group, Die Antwoord, they're in Chappie, which is really strange. It was a statement about the apartheid. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a good movie. Like I definitely recommend it. A Die Antwoord is so terrible. Really? I mean, they're interesting. I don't want to call it terrible. They're different. You know what I mean? Question. I'm at 176 from 268. Congratulations. I've done it all with cardio. Should I now mix it up with weightlifting, like do 50-50? Should I continue with calorie counting and cardio? I would definitely start adding in some weight training. 100%. I think that D Antwoord, bro. Oh, sorry. I would 100% recommend. I recommend most people to do some sort of weight training if it's like, if you think you'll enjoy it and you think that like you could stick to it. I think it's so beneficial. But I struggle with being like, you should do this, you should do that, because like if you really hate it, like I don't want you to do it. But like if you have an inkling to maybe give it a shot, I would really recommend giving it a shot. Are we talking about YouTube drama today? Yeah, in a second. We'll get to it, I promise. They are growing on you. Didn't like their music in the beginning, but now sometimes I listen to them. They're also used in Far Cry 3 and Far Cry New Dawn. Oh, interesting. D Antwoord means the answer in Afrikaans. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I think it's interesting. I'll cook popcorn. Sounds good. Do it. We've been talking about pronunciations. Yeah, we've been upset with the English language basically for most of the stream today. Opinion on 100 Gex. I don't know who that is or what that is. Can't talk about YouTube drama until we've worked out how to pronounce caramel. Yeah, that's right. I love goth / industrial, but they're not for me. Yeah, I mean, they're interesting. I don't really listen to them much anymore, but talking about them so much today, I'll probably listen to them today, to be honest. But I like go through phases of listening to a group or a band a lot, and then I stop listening to them for a long time, and then I start listening to them a lot again, and then it's just how I am. Like Katy Perry says, I'm hot and I'm cold. You know what I'm saying? There are human trafficking accusations against them. Against who? About D Antwoord? Really? I did not know that. What about the pronunciation of aluminum? Well, I mean, I say it like an American, right? If you live in the UK, it's aluminium. Aluminium. I learned that from Top Gear. John, how's your back today? How are you feeling after your workout? I saw you on Insta. Thank you. It's actually feeling really good. It's been finally getting better. I was able to do back squats today. I was able to do power cleans today. I was able to do kipping pull-ups for the first time, like in a long time. I mean, I probably could have done those a long time ago, but I've just been like, I might as well do strict while I can. So yeah. One of the few times we get it right, they add a whole extra letter. Realtor or realtor? Ooh, that's a good one. I think naturally I say like a home realtor. I don't know. That's a good one. I would say the correct way is probably realtor, but like a lot of people pronounce it realtor. Interesting. Nice, good to hear. Always inspiring. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. What about stalker and stalker? I mean, I pronounce those ones the same. I don't know if they sell highs. Realtor. Realtor. That's how you say that's how you say fancy. Ninja of D Antwoord was accused of child trafficking Zihani. He's a creep. Well, that's not good. I didn't know that at all. Does restaurant have 2 or 3 syllables? I personally think it's 2. Restaurant, not restaurant. Restaurant. I mean, I guess like if you look at the letters, it's restaurant, but I say restaurant. You know, I'm all about that efficiency, baby. If I can take out a syllable, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Except for when I say caramel. Okay, don't come at me. Restaurant with the hard T. All right, Captain, whatever you say, bro. There was a female TikTok star that made out with a 13-year-old, and she's 19 or 20. Well, that's not good. Then you add the word baby, an extra 2 syllables. Restaurant. Why, when I decide to not take a napping in the beginning of your stream, you decide to talk about the English language for an hour? I don't know. It just happens like that. It gets crazy. You know what I'm saying? We do things different here. You know. Sometimes we just go off the rails. You know. No script for the live version. Truly. I mean, I probably should set up a script a little bit more, but hey. You know, sometimes I don't. Okay, let's get into this video, my dudes. Let's get into it. My guys. All right, so today I wanted to talk about, this is a video that was made about me in response to a video that I made, which was responding, it's ridiculous, which was responding to an article that I saw, okay? So this video is from 70 Pounds of Life. She is a weight loss influencer, I guess. She posts on Instagram and she posts on YouTube as well. And so in this video, she was responding to my video. I watched like the first 30 seconds just to kind of get a basic understanding. And then I guess she kind of goes over the whole article. So we'll skip through that part because we've obviously already read the whole article. But if you guys don't know, the video that I made initially was responding to this article that was written by Virgie Tovar. And it was talking about this brand called Superfit Hero, where they got rid of sizes extra small, small, and medium, and in favor for making sizes 6 and 7XL. And so I was kind of responding to that in that video. And so obviously her video right here is titled Obese to Beast and Superfit Hero Response / Get Over It. So apparently she's telling me to get over it. And so let's see what her video is about.
Hey Glowy Squad, welcome back to 70 Pounds of Life, my weight loss journey, where I have documented my 115-pound weight loss since day one, the day that I decided to lose weight. Today's video is going to be totally different. I was watching a video on YouTube by somebody who I respect and really motivated me to start my own weight loss journey, and I watched him on YouTube. His name's Obese to Beast, posted a video commenting on an article that a friend of his sent to him. A brand called Superfit Hero, they posted on their Instagram page, which I have been following them for a long time. They are size inclusive. I respect their grind. Like, yes, all about it. I wish that they existed.
So the first thing that I want to say is, like, I think that it's good to be like size inclusive, but it's just interesting because it seems like that word is now, instead of being size inclusive, it means plus size inclusive, which is, if that's what it is, then just like, that's what it should be. That's what it's called, right? Like, it's plus size inclusive. You're not being inclusive to small, medium, and large. Like, small, extra small, small, and medium. And like, I'm not even saying that that's a bad thing. Like, that's fine. Like, if that's what you want to do, like, that's totally fine. Like, what I was pointing out in my video was like, is it size inclusive if you are cutting off sizes? I personally don't think it is. If you're gonna be plus size inclusive, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. People that are larger, that want to work out, or even just want to wear workout attire, they should be able to do that, right? Like, that's a good thing. I don't have a problem with that, even a little bit.
When I was 260 pounds. They made an announcement that they're no longer going to be carrying size extra small, small, and medium, and instead they're going to be extending their sizes to from a 5XL all the way up to a 7XL. I saw it on Instagram, totally supported it, didn't really think twice about it. So I have the article pulled up that he's talking about, and just for context purposes, I'm going to go ahead and read it to you guys. It's from Forbes, and it's by Virgie Tovar.
Okay, so we're going to skip ahead because obviously I've already read the whole article. I don't want to like literally watch someone reading the article that I've already read. But I want to make it clear, and like I said, I haven't watched her video. I don't know what she's going to say. But I think for me personally, I definitely went into the reading of the article a little biased. Fully admit that, because Virgie Tovar is an interesting individual. If you haven't seen my videos on her, I encourage you to watch those. But she is definitely someone that is more than just someone that's trying to be inclusive to all sizes. Like, it's much more than just that. And if you don't believe me, you don't have to take my word for it. Like, I encourage you to read up on things that she has said in the past, things that she still said. It's not like she said stuff in the past and she no longer agrees with it. Like, she still is saying this stuff. So I would 100% concede or agree that I had a bias going into it, knowing who wrote the article. Okay.
And it says, for the title, attention.
So we're going to skip ahead because, again, we'll just skip to this point right here because we've already read it.
But unless they truly center the needs and experiences of plus size shoppers, they will continue to get it wrong. And that is the end of the article. I'm going to go ahead and point out a few key points that Obese to Beast pointed out while he was reading the article, and I have opposing opinions to him. So here it is. So he wants them basically to say that the reason they got rid of the extra small, small, and medium sizes is because it was a better business choice. It was a money choice, instead of trying to make themselves look better by shaming other brands because they don't support larger sizes, which I didn't see any point in the article where they were shaming other brands. I think they were just pointing out something that is true, which is other brands don't offer larger sizes. And also another part that was just true, which he had an issue with, was where the CEO of Superfit Hero said other brands are trickling out sizes, right?
Okay, so this is interesting that she brought this up. Now, I think that for most people, you can see, like, there is nothing wrong with adding more sizes, but I do not understand, and again, I would love an explanation. I do not understand why we have to get rid of a certain set of sizes and then add in more. Now, if you are doing it because you sell more, you think you will sell more 6XL and 7XL pieces than you will sell small, extra small, and medium, then that's fine. Like, I understand that decision. I understand why you are making that choice. But it never said that in the article, right? And then they said they're trickling out sizes, and the way that it was portrayed, now maybe this is my fault because I read it this way, but it definitely made it seem like the owner of Superfit Hero was saying, like, these brands are just trickling out sizes, like making it seem like they're doing it so slow when we can do it. It's very easy and we can do it super fast. Like, that was my point that I was making there in that video.
Which, that is true. They are trickling out sizes. Okay, they're not shaming anybody. They're just saying the obvious. At least that's what I got from it. And going back to him talking about how he wants them to say that it was a business choice, like a money choice, I don't think that that's necessarily what needs to happen. I don't think that they should have to be like, oh, disclaimer, like we're doing this because we're going to make more money this way. The CEO.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not saying they have to do that. But like for me, I think that it is what it is. Like if you are getting more sales from bigger people and like the bigger sizes are going to make you more money, like there's nothing wrong with saying that, right? Like why would you be afraid to be like, yeah, we like, you don't have to say it that way. You can market it in a way that's like, we've noticed that our plus sizes seem to be selling well, and so in order to meet the demand that we have decided to make bigger sizes. And it seems like our smaller sizes, there's not as much demand for that, and so we have decided to get rid of it, right? Like you don't have to. You can use marketing terms that make it seem nice, and like you're not saying like it's just all about money, right? It's like you can use the word demand if you want to use it that way.
Is kind of like me. Like, well, I've lost the weight. I don't know if she has or not, which doesn't matter, but she experienced a problem, and that's how a business is successful, right? That's like the basics. You find a problem, a niche problem, and you solve that problem. That's what they're doing. What's the issue? Why do they have to say it's because of money? And if they want to cater to a certain demographic, then that's fine. Like, I don't see what the issue with that is. Like, for example, like,
so I don't think, again, the whole thing is like, I don't think that there is an issue to that. Like that's the whole point that I'm making. Like there is nothing wrong with doing that. But again, like why in a way to cater to this, this larger individual, whatever, however you want to put it, like you have to make it so size extra small, small and medium are now no longer allowed to shop at that place. Now, the argument against that is always going to be, and I don't even disagree with this, is that there are literally hundreds of other places you can go. And I agree with that. But again, then just say that,
Look at Torrid. I can't shop in Torrid anymore. Lane Bryant, they don't carry smaller sizes. So there are other brands who support or they only cater to a certain demographic. And I don't see anything that's wrong with that. And I think that in the fitness industry, that is a huge dark spot in the demographics map, right? That needs to have a light shined on it. So I am super excited and happy for all of my followers who are of plus size. Like, hell yeah, you guys get to have like cute clothes. I know what it was like to have ugly clothes as a plus size girl, and it's super frustrating. So I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Maybe.
So again, like I keep saying this, like, I don't disagree with anything that's being said here for the most part. Like, Torrid, I think it's good that it exists. Like, for men, there's Casual Male XL. It's not the best option because everything is freaking really expensive, and the clothes there are really not very fun to look at or wear. They're not very, like, trendy. But that is an option, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I do wonder if this was the opposite way and like a company was saying, hey, we used to carry size 3XL to 5XL, but because not enough people are buying them, we have decided to phase that out. If people like this would have a similar reaction, like, it's totally fine. They're allowed to do whatever they want. Or would there be probably more, outrage or backlash because of it, right? Like, I'm just curious, right? Like, do I think a company should do that? Absolutely not. That would be stupid, and I don't see the need to that. But like, if that happened and they decided to make a public statement and have someone write an article about it, like praising them for doing that, how would that be taken?
Yes, they are making more money this way, but also like the pillars of their business and the ethics is that they want to support bodies of larger sizes. He makes a point, one of his issues and one of the points that he points out is that in the article, Superfit Hero said that they are size inclusive, and he's like, well, you're not really size inclusive if you're doing away with smaller sizes. And I'm not even gonna argue with him. I completely agree with this point. I think that they should take the we are size inclusive aspect out of things, because he's right. If you're not offering all sizes, then you're not size inclusive. So they do need to stop marketing and advertising themselves in that way. Again, I completely agree with him. He's right on that. So he also makes a comment about this part of the article where they say, unless they truly, talking about other brands, center the needs and experiences of plus size shoppers.
1 second. I disappeared. I need to fix this. My bad. I don't know what happened there. My camera decided to turn off. Let's go back a second and rewatch what she was saying.
To support bodies of larger sizes. He makes a point, one of his issues and one of the points that he points out is that in the article, Superfit Hero said that they are size inclusive, and he's like, well, you're not really size inclusive if you're doing away with smaller sizes. And I'm not even gonna argue with him. I completely agree with this point. I think that they should take the we are size inclusive aspect out of things.
Okay, so this is so weird. I promise I have not watched this video, but like literally that was the main point. Like that was the main point that I was making. Like that was I'm like I'm not even trying to be funny or like that's literally what the whole point of my video was. Am I missing something here? Like, am I? Maybe there's something else.
Because he's right. If you're not offering all sizes, then you're not size inclusive. So they do need to stop marketing and advertising themselves in that way. Again, I completely agree with him. He's right on that. So he also makes a comment about this part of the article where they say, unless they truly, talking about other brands, center the needs and experiences of plus size shoppers, they will continue to get it wrong. And then he goes on to say something like, the vast majority of people are not a 7XL, which, yeah, I agree, the vast majority of people are not 7XL. But on the flip side of that, the vast majority of people are not a size extra small, small, medium, right?
I mean, I don't know. I would... Ooh, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know if, is my audio now messed up? What is going on here? 1 second. Dang, man. No, it's not better? Oof, I don't know what to tell you, man. Is that better? It's not better, huh? I don't know what to tell you guys. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Hit it with your fist? Well, that's not a good idea. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let's see. I wonder if... Does it sound okay on this screen when I'm here? Nope. Huh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, you guys. Sounds like I'm underwater. Let's see. I might have to turn the stream off and come back. Let's see. Is that any better? Yes, we're good. All right. Well, we'll just we will just have to redo it. Oh, and now my camera went out. Freaking ridiculous, dude. But how's the audio now? Is it all jacked up again? The audio is okay? All right. Well, let's get back into this, my dudes. All right. All right, so we just had some technical difficulties. So we just had some technical difficulties, so I apologize. But let's get back into this. That's very annoying, but oh well.
Excuse my phone notifications. I feel like he kind of like left that out, or maybe he just didn't think about that. And also, I mean, needs and experiences of plus size shoppers, they will continue to get it wrong. And then he goes on to say something like the vast majority of people are not a 7XL, which, yeah, I agree. The vast majority of people are not 7XL. But on the flip side of that, the vast majority of people are not a size extra small, small, medium.
So I don't know exactly the numbers, but I would bet that there are probably more people that are size extra small, small, and medium that are a size 5 to 7XL. Now, okay, please hear me, okay? I'm not saying that whether you're a size extra small or a 5XL, that you are inherently more valuable or less valuable. Please understand that that's not what I am trying to say. But I do think that there are more people that would fit, in a size extra small, smaller, medium than would fit in those larger sizes, okay? That's what I was trying to say. That was the point that I was trying to make. Not at all trying to say that if someone is a 5XL, that's the size I wore when I was at my biggest, is a bad person or is a terrible person, at all. I don't believe that at all, okay? So please understand that that's what I mean when I say that stuff, okay?
Right? Excuse my phone notifications. I feel like he kind of left that out, or maybe he just didn't think about that. And also, I mean, there are so many brands that carry size XS, small, and medium, right? So this company,
and I agree with this. Yes, there are way more companies that way more. I mean, there are barely any companies that carry a 5 to a 7XL, right? But yes, I agree 100%. That is the easiest argument to make against what I'm saying. And there's nothing I can really say against that. That's not the point that I was making. Am I saying they have to make those sizes? No. The whole crux of my argument, the whole thing that I was saying in the first video was you cannot call yourself size inclusive if you are not carrying all sizes, right? Like if to be size inclusive, that means that you are cutting out sizes, that inherently isn't inclusive, right? Like that's the same thing with it's the same thing with a lot of these movements. When we talk about like body positivity or inclusivity, all this stuff, it seems like a lot of these movements are like, we're inclusive to this type of person, but we're not inclusive to this type of person. And that's the problem that I have. And that's the whole reason I made the video, right? Not to be like, oh, fat people are disgusting and they don't deserve like workout gear. No, of course not. Like, why would I ever say that? I would never say that.
This fitness line, apparel line, is just covering the other side of the rainbow, okay? So this side is covered. They have countless options, and they've been having countless options. This side, not so much. So why are we taking, and also the vast majority of people are a size medium, okay? A size medium is a size 8 to 10. The average size of a woman in America is at least a size 12. So even the vast majority of people don't wear a size medium. So they are focusing on this vast majority, large, extra large, 2XL. They're covering this side of the rainbow, while this one, they're covered. They're good. I'm on this side. Thing about this company, and I pointed it out while I was reading the article, their demographic is...
Bro, this freaking camera, bro. What is going on? Jeez. Man, this is redonkulous, dude. We're going to get through it, all right? We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this video. I feel bad for my editor because he's really going to have to piece this bad boy together. So, Rico, appreciate you, brother. I apologize for this freaking ridiculousness that's going on. Yeah. Okay. Is the audio okay? Okay, it's all right. All right, here we go. I'm going to go back a little bit.
2XL. They're covering this side of the rainbow, while this one, they're covered. They're good. I'm on this side of the rainbow now. I'm not mad. I don't care. Let them have it. Yes, you go, girl. Like, wear them clothes, work it. And then he also points out that when he was bigger, the last thing that he wanted to do was wear form-fitting clothing, right? The thing about this company, and I pointed it out while I was reading the article, their demographic is to women who are a part of the fat liberation movement. And I'm sorry, obese to beast, but when you were overweight, I don't think that you were all about like body positivity. He did say like maybe it's different for men as...
Well, no, of course I wasn't part of like the body positivity movement. Like I think that most people that decide to lose weight are actually treated very poorly by that movement, sadly, which I think is wrong, and I don't think it's okay, and I think that it's a very sad thing that happens. But no, I wasn't part of the movement because it really wasn't as popular when I was, deciding to lose weight. Now, do I think I would have been part of it? Probably not. I think there are many reasons why. One, I'm a male, and there seems to be many there's not many males that are part of the body positivity community or the movement, and I think that's for a lot of reasons as well. But no, I don't think that I would have, I don't think I would have been, part of that. But it's interesting that like this company is only for people that are part of the body positivity movement. I don't know. That's really strange to me.
As it is to women. As a woman, especially if you're feeling yourself, right? You're body positive, you're into the fat liberation, you want to show your body off. There are women who are like that. So being able to cater to those individuals, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Neither do I. Like I'm so confused as to like I think that maybe like it doesn't seem like she disagrees with me as much as maybe the way that I was saying things, like, because I don't disagree with that at all. Like, I think that that's great, and that should, like, that's fine. Like, that's great. That's good. I think that's good that it exists. My whole point of the video was like to say that it's not size inclusive if it's not size inclusive. Like, that was the whole.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the company excluding the size extra small, small, and medium. If you are that size, like there's.
Well, I mean, no, that's not true though, because you said earlier that you do think that they shouldn't call themselves size inclusive anymore. So in some way you think that it is wrong that they are calling themselves size inclusive, which was exactly my point, right? Like that was my point. So like you said yourself that you agree with that point, which was the main point of the article, or the main point of my response. Like that was the crux of the whole video.
There's plenty of other places that you can go and get those clothes. People don't harp on Torrid or Lane Bryant, and I give Super Fit Hero a round of applause. At the end of the video, he points out his overall, in conclusion, issues with the company and the article that was released. He says it's vindictive, saying small people don't deserve it, as in like don't deserve to be able to purchase clothes from Super Fit Hero. They aren't saying that. I didn't get that vibe from them at all from the article or even their announcement on Instagram. They're not body shaming skinny people. They're just saying, hey, smaller people in these sizes are already taken care of. We really want to focus on these larger bodies. Our CEO, that's where she came from. That's what she relates to. That's the problem she saw personally, and they are trying to solve that problem.
So, I mean, but like I mean, again, if you don't like the fact that he used the word vindictive, that's fine. But like they are saying that by not making those sizes anymore, they are inherently saying like you do not get to wear our brand, right? Like, just like, and this is the same thing, like with Lululemon, if they are not making a size 7XL, they are inherently saying that you don't get to wear our brand, right? Like, I agree. Like, and I think that Lululemon should make bigger sizes. Absolutely. I think Nike should make bigger sizes. I think all of these companies should make bigger sizes, but they also should not get rid of their smaller sizes. Like, that's the whole point of what I'm saying. Like, by Lululemon not making a size 5 to 7XL, they are saying to people that are those sizes, you don't get to wear our clothes because they don't make them, right? So I don't think there's anything wrong with me saying that this company that used to make those sizes is now getting rid of them. That is them saying that you don't get to wear these sizes. You don't get to wear our clothes anymore. Like that was the point that I was making.
He also says that it's a marketing ploy trying to get people riled up. I don't think that it was a marketing ploy. I don't think they said.
I mean, come on, man. Like, of course it's a marketing ploy. It's a company. Like, companies do this stuff. Like, even when Lululemon makes a little bit bigger sizes, like there was this whole thing because they didn't make sizes big enough, right? But they still use it as a way to market, like, hey, we're being more inclusive. Like, of course it's a marketing ploy. Like, companies exist first and foremost to make money, right? At least in America, capitalism, baby. What's up? Like, that's why they exist. Am I saying that's right or wrong? Not really. I that's a whole nother can of worms. But like, they are making decisions because they think it will make them more money. Like, what is wrong with looking at it through that lens? Like, they would not make this decision if they thought it was going to cost them money. And if they did, that's not a very smart choice to make, right? From a business standpoint. So, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, pointing that out. Just like when Lulu makes bigger sizes or when Nike make bigger sizes, like, yeah, they are doing that to make more money. Like, what is wrong with pointing that out?
Oh, we're going to cut out size extra small, small, and medium to get the people riled up and pissed off. His video was more like riling people up more than anything. I don't think anybody had an issue that I saw on social media with them doing this.
Well, because, I mean, like, if you're following them, there are going to be people that are following them that like them, right? But I wouldn't be surprised if unless they literally have 0 customers that wear a size extra small, small, or medium, like, I'm sure there were at least a couple people that were like, man, this kind of sucks. I can't wear this stuff anymore. And again, I want to make it very clear. I went into this video a little bit biased because of who wrote it. And I'm surprised that she didn't bring that up. Maybe she doesn't know who Virgie Tovar is. Maybe she agrees with everything she says. I don't freaking know. But that was definitely a lens that I was looking through this article, and so in turn, this company as well. Maybe that's a wrong thing to do, but that's just me being honest about the situation.
Which I understand, like, it's content, right? That's how he makes his money. He even mentioned it in the video, like, my videos are monetized, so basically I'm gonna get paid from this. Which I respect the grind, totally fine, but
I'm assuming because you're also going to be getting paid from this. My freaking camera, dude! Holy crap! Holy smokes, dude. We're almost done, and we're going to finish this off, and then the stream is done because I'm going to have an aneurysm. This is absolutely insane. Insane. Is it not back on? What is going on? 1 second. I think it's back on. Oh, my God. You know what? Screw it. We're switching to this stream. We're switching here for the rest of the video. You guys can just hear it. That's how we're going to do it, because holy crap, this is ridiculous.
if anything, riling people up, I think that Obese to Beast did that more than Super Fit Hero. Just gonna say that, because I think it's true. That's all that I had for this video.
I mean, you can say that I'm like riling people up. I mean, I think that there was something that was messed up about it, so I brought it up. You know, whatever, that's fine, I guess.
So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, let me know down in the comments. I encourage you to go and check out Obese to Beast Fitness Journey, his YouTube channel, his Instagram. He puts out a lot of really great content, and he has merch. I personally have some of his merch. Yeah. Remember, guys, as always, you hold the power in your hands to make any changes in your life that you want to make, and I hope you're all doing well on your fitness and mindset and journeys. Bye, guys.
So this is what's frustrating to me. I mean, she you know, good video. Like, we obviously disagree on some things, but apparently we agree on most things. It's frustrating when you bring up something that you disagree with. You are now labeled as like a bigot, or you're labeled as this thing. Like, I went to her page. I'm not going to bring up specific comments and stuff. But I went to her page and I was like reading some of the comments, and there were a lot of people saying that like Obese to Beast is like a fat phobic person. He hates fat people and all this stuff. And some of the stuff is like, she was kind of like agreeing with it, which was frustrating, because it's like, man, you say that you are, you're like supporter of mine and you agree with what I say or whatever, but then you are totally fine with like people saying, you know, this type of stuff. Like, if I see someone that is commenting something incredibly mean and incredibly rude, like, they get blocked, or I will tell them off, like, hey, I don't agree with that. That's not okay. You know? And so it's just frustrating when someone, because I've lost weight, like, it seems like because I've lost weight and I try and make content to help other people, and I call other stuff out, that I am now labeled as an ex-fat or fat phobic, or that I hate fat people. I've literally seen that. I saw that in one of her comment sections. Like, John hates fat people because of the videos that I make. And it's just so frustrating, because like, there is literally like nothing I can say. Like, if I disagree in any way, it makes you a terrible person. And that's really frustrating to me. And this video is over because holy crap, this was cursed. Wow. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Whew. All right. Well, I am going to go because this was very stressful. It went well. It was fine. But I want to make it very clear. Hey, I should have said this in the video, but please do not go to her video. Do not go to her channel. Don't go to her Instagram. Literally, please do not go anywhere and comment anything about this video, anything negative. Like, please just leave her alone. Like, there's no reason. no reason to go anywhere, and like, please just leave it alone. Like, just leave it alone. I don't need any of that stuff. I don't need any of that. So please just leave it alone. Leave the stuff here. When the video ends up coming out, you can leave your comments there. I don't need people like white knighting for me. I really don't need that stuff. It's not helpful. It just makes me look like a bad person because people think that I'm sending people over there, which I am not doing. Please don't do that. All right. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties. I apologize. I'll see you guys later.